evening. I'm Nancy Grace. I want to thank you for being with us. Bombshell tonight. Message to Misty Carlson. You're not getting youthful offender. You're not getting probation. You're not getting a light sentence in drug court. You will do hard jail time. In the last hours, the trial judge brings down the hammer on Carlson's co-defendant in the drug case.
If they're going to try to lock me up over being in the closet, and it's whatever. I'm over it. I'm ready to go off and do my time and whatever.
Ronald Cummings' cousin, Hope Sykes, who was arrested as part of a drug sting involving Misty Crosland, pled no contest to drug charges and received 15 years in prison today.
I'd rather go in prison. Yeah, like up. I'm not going to boot camp.
Sykes was only charged with 1 count of trafficking prescription pills, while her co-defendant, Misty Crosland, has 8 counts of trafficking.
Well, I ain't doing no damn 6 years mandatory nothing. They can kiss my ass. You might as well stick me with 15.
Causes many to wonder if this new development will force Crosland to finally reveal what happened to Haley.
The back view only shows Misty having the pills because Misty cut 2 pills, decided to say the dope boy them over.
I'm scared. I don't want to be stood up for nothing. I cannot get stood up for nothing.
And what does this mean for the other co-defendants? Are they going to be more willing to talk now?
I know in the paper it said I'm facing 15 years in prison, but that's a shit lie. Again, Polly said, you're facing 3 years in prison. Unless you help us find her, I said, I can't help you find her body. I don't know where she is.
We're already 10 steps in front of the game if everybody knows how to pick up their damn steps.
I guess she told him. She said, don't stick me with any effing 6 years. You might as well give me 15. Well, honey bun, you got the 15. Keep talking, you might get some more. I'm talking about co-defendant Sykes. The judge just bringing down the hammer and slamming her with 15 years behind bars. Apparently, this was not a plea deal because her family completely nutted up in court, crying, screaming, even one going for one of the cameras in the courtroom. Hope Sykes, big talker behind bars, talked herself right out of a sweet plea deal. Out to Gene Casares, legal correspondent in session. What happened?
Well, this was sentencing day, you're right, for the cousin of Ronald Cummings, and she was charged with 1 felony count of prescription drug trafficking. And what that includes, Nancy...
Wait. Jane, Rosie, New York control room. I want to see Sykes. I want to see the undercover video of her propped up. No, not her in court. I want to see her propped up there in the back seat. Let me tell you something, Gene Casares. If I saw somebody smoking a joint, I would leave and call police. There is Miss Sykes propped up in the back seat, going right along with an undercover drug sale to an undercover cop. And she says she didn't have anything to do with it. Go ahead, Jane.
Well, Nancy, let's look at the law, because that's on January 13th, by the way, that undercover surveillance tape was rolling. And under the law, true, you can sell, you can purchase, you can manufacture, but guess what? You can also possess the prescription drugs, but you don't have to actually hold them. You can actually just be in the car and have knowledge of what's happening. And that led to today's sentencing. She pleaded no contest, but the judge didn't really have discretion because it's 15 years mandatory minimum.
And another thing that Gene Casares is alluding to, and I've got it right here on the felony warrant for Hope Sykes, who could be now the state's secret weapon against Misty Crosland. She and Crosland like this. They're even selling dope together. You don't think Misty Crosland has blabbed to her drug-dealing buddy? If she knows anything, looking at 15 years in the lady's pen, don't you think she's going to sing? Here, Gene Casares, it says, as you described, sell, manufacture, deliver, bring into Florida, or in actual or constructive possession of 14 grams or more. Actual or constructive possession. Unleash the lawyers. Raymond Giudice, Hugo Rodriguez. Also with us, Jim Werder, attorney for Tommy Carlson. And of course, Gene Casares, also an attorney and a reporter. Ray Giudice, active constructive. What that means is, this is my writing pen. It's mine. I have actual possession. It's in my hand. If I left it in the makeup room or in the courtroom, it's still mine. It's constructive possession. Correct?
Correct. And they've got her on this trafficking charge. And I agree with you. When she hits prison and starts looking at real prison time, keep in mind she's been in a county jail. That's light duty. If she ever knows anything or wants to spit it out, now's the time.
I really want to speak about the case and, my mom asked me what's going on. Because I was waiting to call her the next day. I didn't want to call her that day because I saw her in court.
In my opinion, if Hope Sykes knew anything whatsoever about where Haley is, she would have utilized that at any point during the last 3 months she was in jail before she went to court today. It is clear by her jailhouse phone call to her mother how she is, how she reacts, and she would utilize any information to have not received that 15 years today. So don't be misled by what you're hearing. Think what you would do if you knew something and you were going to be faced with 15 years. You would utilize it immediately.